Hi, thank you for joining me for my children's message. I am taping this in my new home office, which is really one of my children's bedrooms. This is Nick's room, and he is living elsewhere, so I am able to use it. Um, if you can look at the store behind me, you see that there's all sorts of notes posted up on it. Those are notes from when Nick was playing high school football. Before each of his games, one of the coaches would post an inspirational saying on each of the players' lockers. And as I have been using his room as my office and getting up to stretch and move around a little bit while working on the computer, I've reread some of those sayings. And I realized that several of them actually, are from the Bible. And one of them is from the book of Ephesians, Ephesians chapter 6. Ephesians is in the New Testament, and I encourage you to go look up these verses later on. But in Ephesians 6, it talks about putting on the armor of God, that we are getting ready to go face some sort of a battle, that we put on our armor of God to prepare us. And some of that armor is to do with being truthful and working towards peace, goodness, kindness, and our faith in general, which our faith is our relationship with God, and learning to grow in our faith and learning to share our faith with other people in the way that we treat them and interact with them. When Nick was getting ready to play his football games, he of course had to put on all kinds of protective gear: his helmet, his shoulder pads, his leg pads, to help protect him during the game. And I know that many of you participate in activities where you're putting on protective gear as well. If you've learned to swim, you might have used a swim vest of some sort to help you when you were learning to swim. When you learned to ride your bicycle, you might have used some training wheels, and I'm sure that you all wear your bike helmets. For soccer, there's your shin guards. For softball and baseball, there are helmets when you're batting, and many pitchers use face guards. Catchers use a face guard and a chest guard. Um, Gymnasts, you have chalk that you use for your hands, and you've got the pads that will help cushion your landing if you would fall. I'm sure that there are other things that I have not mentioned here, including I'm not sure what ice skaters use for protection. So, my ice skaters out there, you can let me know what you use too. Um, right now, as we're going through our shelter in place and the coronavirus, we have been implementing more protections for ourselves. Um, I know that you all know that we're supposed to stay at home as much as possible. We're supposed to keep our distance from other people, and we are supposed to wash our hands all the time. You guys washing your hands all the time? I hope so. Some of us are not able to stay at home. People have jobs that they need to be out in the community to help other people. Um, I'll name a couple for you, and then as a family, you can talk about some of the other ones. There are people that work at gas stations because people still need to get gas for their cars when they're traveling to and from work, or perhaps to get some supplies that they need for their home. There are police officers that need to be at work still, and there are, of course, nurses and doctors. And there are many other people that work in hospitals too that you might not be aware of. But all of those people are still going to work, and they are still they're needing to protect themselves um, in all sorts of different situations. I have told you that we are going to have a Be the Light challenge while we are not able to meet together. So this is my Be the Light challenge for you for this week. I want you as a family group to go ahead and talk about those different people that are essential workers, people that are still going to work and helping other people through going to work. And think of people that you can write to and send a thank you card. Let them know that you're thinking about them, that you are grateful to them for going to work and doing their job, and that you support them. Thanks for spending this time with me. We'll see you again soon. Bye.